Hi and welcome to Pilates for You. My name's Lorraine. Today we're going to work with the magic circle. So we're going to work a lot harder than usual. It's a challenge. If you don't want to use it or you haven't got one, you can still do all the exercises. Okay, we're going to start with balance. So we're going to come on to our hands and knees and we're going to take our circle in one hand forward in front of us, okay? And the opposite leg we're going to lift here. So we're not trying to put any pressure on this circle. It's just there for a little bit of support if we need it. We're going to bring our leg in, curl the back, draw the tummy in, and then extend and hold there. So the crown of the head, when you come back to this level, the crown of the head is in line with your tailbone, okay? And we're going to curl in, draw that tummy in, and breathe in to extend and hold. We've got 3 more of these. So take a breath in and breathe out. Draw that tummy in and breathe in, extend. Breathe in, out. Draw that knee in and breath in, extend. We've got 1 more. Breath out and in. Now we're going to lower that leg, take the circle out to the side at 45-degree angle. Little bit of support there. We're going to come into a plank. So you could get rid of the circle and put both hands down, but we're going to try and do one-handed plank, okay? So we're just to extend in that other leg and try not to place any weight on that circle now. And we're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's hard. Okay, and we're going to go to the other side now. So we'll do that little curl, that cat curl. Try not to put any weight on that circle again. Our hand will be under our shoulder and opposite leg extended now, okay? We'll take a breath in, and as we breathe out, we'll do that cat curl, pull the knee in and extend and hold. Breath in and out, curl that back, draw the tummy in and breathing in, extend and hold. Breath out, draw that tummy in and breathe in, extend. 2 more, breathe in, out, draw that tummy in and out. Breath in. Last one, pull that knee in and extend and hold. Now, we're going to take that leg down, try that one-handed plank. So to get up, we'll push the circle down a little bit, extending that leg. Now we'll try and have no weight on that circle, and we'll just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we lower back down. Have a little stretch, sit back into that child's pose and stretch there. Now coming up, we're just going to do a few push-ups here. So we're going to place the circle. So we'll use the circle to do the push-ups because it's much easier. We'll place the circle under our chest and it's on our sternum. So we'll try to do tricep push-ups here. So we're going to have the hands quite narrow under our shoulders. Now, when we come down, we're leaning over those hands. So we've got the chest in between the hands and we've got our nose going well past the fingers. So if you don't want to use the circle, that's fine, but just make sure that chest is coming in between your hands and your hands are under your shoulders, not too far forward. The knees, we could have the knees under the hips, but with the circle, it's, as I said, it's a lot easier. So we could go to that second level, taking the knees back behind the hips, and we come down. So we'll just do 4 of these, and then we'll try for a full-length push-up. So let's try doing 4. We keep the elbows stuck to our sides, so the elbows are going back to our hips. Now 1 more at that level. Now if we can, we'll curl the toes under, come into a full plank and push up, okay? So we'll just do 4 more now. And we've got 4 and 3. I can't do these without the circle. 2 and 1. Okay. Oh, that's good. So that's the only way I can do a full-length push-up. Let's stretch those arms, reaching as far forward as you can. Big breath in and out. Okay, let's now sit, and we'll work our inner thighs a little bit here. So we're going to take the circle in between our legs, above our knees, okay? So sitting nice and tall, arms out, and we're going to squeeze that circle and squeeze. So sit tall. Now sit forward on the front of your bottom. So your back is nice and straight. So you have to use your tummy to help you sit up. Every time we squeeze that circle, let's try and think about that pelvic floor lift. Okay, we squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. One more, and squeeze, release. Now we'll take it a little further. We're going to lean back, bring the hands together, squeeze the circle, and then come up. Okay, and sit tall. So take a breath in. As we breathe out, draw that tummy in, squeeze the circle, and release that circle. Breath in. Let's hold for breath in, and breathe out, coming up. And again, breath in and out. So we'll just hold for breath in and push that air out as you come up. Now, when you breathe out, you're drawing your tummy in deeper. So the hardest part of the movement is usually when we're breathing out, okay? You want to breathe out on that hardest part of the movement. So we're going to draw that tummy in deeper as we breathe out. Breath in to hold, and breathe out, coming up. And one more. Squeeze that circle. Breath in to hold, and breathe out, coming up. Good work. Okay, release. Now we're going to do a little twisting here. So we're going to have the feet together. We're going to lean back. If you don't want to stay in this position, please sit up and twist, because twisting is very good for us. Okay, so we're going to keep the arms long. We're going to do this slowly, and we're going to turn the circle as we twist to one side and then to the other. So we're squeezing that circle down, and it's easier to do that with the pads up to the ceiling. Now notice my knees and my hips are not moving, okay? And that's what we want. Now to take that to another level, we lift the feet, okay? And we go. So keeping those legs perfectly still. The next level is to extend the legs the opposite way to where you're twisting, okay? Which is a little bit harder. We don't have to do any of this. Okay, you can stay with those feet on the floor. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, wow. And release, and come over those legs. Let's go into a little roll down now. So we're going to bring the arms up, squeeze that circle as we slowly come down. Whoops. And we'll come up. Reach and stretch over those legs. Okay, I'm just going to move down a little bit. Okay, and we're going to roll back, little squeeze of those circles. And we're going to come up and over those legs. Now we're just going to do one more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And we're going to come up and stretch over those legs. Okay, we're going to take the circle now. We'll have the leg on top of the circle, and we're going to sit nice and tall here. So working on our posture again. So really drawing that tummy in, arms are out, push your spine forward, sit forward on your buttocks, and we'll squeeze down and release, and squeeze and release. So drawing that tummy in, squeeze and release. Relax your shoulders, squeeze, release. Squeeze. So this is working our hamstring a little bit. Squeeze. Sit nice and tall, spine straight. Now we're going to take those hands back, fingers out to the side. We bend the leg, and we're going to lift those hips. So we're just going to push that circle forward a little bit, so don't drop it. And we're lifting those hips nice and high. Just a little upper body strengthening. We're going to pulse that circle down. And we'll just do 8, 7, 6, lift those hips high, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then lower back down. And let's go to the other side. So, again, working on our posture. So we'll sit forward, okay, pushing that spine forward, using the tummy. You can use your hands, I forgot to say that. So reaching those arms, we push down and release. Push down, release. Push down, release. Push down, release. Push down, release. 2 more. Push down, release. Last one, and release. Take your hands back, bend your leg, lift those hips up, and let's pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Okay, keep those hips high, draw your shoulders down your back, tummy's in, and we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower all the way down. Beautiful. Okay, let's sit nice and tall. I'm going to do a little twist. So we're going to squeeze that circle, come center and twist. Now we don't want the feet to move, okay? Just do a little twist to release that back, using your tummy here, okay? And we squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Good work. Reach over those legs. Just have a little stretch and relax. Big breath in. And out. Pull yourself forward and relax. Right, let's work our tummies a little bit here. So we're going to have a stretch through the legs. We're going to take that circle around our right foot. We sit nice and tall and we'll pull that leg in. Now we're going to come all the way down if we can, or halfway down if you find that difficult to come down. And then we're going to come up nice and slow. We'll sit forward on the bottom, pull that leg in. Let's go down nice and slow again, drawing that tummy in. Okay, pull that leg in. Oh, that's lovely. And then slowly, slowly coming up, just using your tummy, not momentum. And then we pull in. And last one, we'll come down and take a breath in and out, coming up. Now we're going to do a reverse curl. So we've got the circle to help us. Reverse curl, we're going to lift the bottom up and then come back up and sit tall. We roll back down, lift. And what you want to try and do is hold the bottoms up. Hold it, and then come up again and sit tall. And we lift. It's just a nice, fun exercise. Come up. And last one, we're going to come up, hold, and relax. Just getting right into that transverse abdominis. Let's go to the other side. We're only doing 3 slow. We come down and up. Sit forward. Oh, can't lift that leg up very high. And we'll come back, drawing that tummy in. Lay down, take a breath in. Use your breath to help you get up. Sit tall, forward on that bottom, and pull the legs in. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Coming down. Pull that leg in. Feel that stretch. Take a breath in and breathe out. Use your tummy to come up. Sit forward on your bottom and pull that leg in. Last one, coming down. Okay, good. Take a breath in and breathing out, coming up. And again, we'll sit tall, pull that leg in. Let's do the reverse curl. We'll take a breath in, we'll come all the way down. Hold, and we'll come up. Pull that leg in and lift. So we're using a little bit of momentum here. Okay, come down. Hopefully you can hold that bottom up. And 2 more. And we lift, hold. Come up, and last one. Come back, hold, and relax. I love that one. That's so fun. That's really good. All right, now let's do a little rolling ball. So we're going to place a circle in between our thighs, lift those legs up, and we're going to roll back, squeezing the circle. And squeeze. And squeeze. Coming up. Good. And 1 more. Now we're going to hold those legs out and we're going to pulse the circle. So you could hold onto your legs and pulse, getting right into those inner thighs. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, coming down onto our back. Now we're going to do a little bit more work for those inner thighs, I think. So we'll take the circle in between our thighs, lift the legs up, and we're just going to lower those legs. Now, when we lower, we want to keep that lower back on the floor and squeeze that circle. Okay, so we're going to lower and squeeze. Squeeze, 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 and lift. And squeeze, 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 and lift. Now, if you find that your back is coming off the floor, just go halfway and then come up. We need to keep that lower back on the floor. So we're squeezing and hold. Now, breathing out, squeeze, draw that tummy in, and breath in. Breath out, squeeze, and hold in there. Now we're going to come over to one side, squeeze in the circle, and then to the other. Okay, now as we go over to the side, we're going to breathe out because we're squeezing that circle, so it's a little difficult. And breathing in, come back to the center. Breathe out, go over, squeeze, and come back to the center, breathing in. Now, as you come back to the center, try and push your lower back into the floor. Squeeze and back to center, holding on to that tummy. Now we'll go over one more time each side and come back, squeezing that circle, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then we'll come back to the center. Now, we're going to have that circle in between our ankles. And we're going to take the circle, the legs down, just for 3 counts. So we squeeze down, 2, 3, and up. Squeeze down, 2, 3, and up. Squeeze down, 2, 3, and up. And down, 2, 3. Now we're just going to do one more. Down, 2, 3, and up. Now we're going to do a circle over to the right, to the left, and come back to center. Over to the left, to the right. Now this is called the corkscrew. You can bend your legs. Okay, you can keep those legs bent. And we go side to side. Now with this one, the challenge is to keep that tailbone on the floor as you're doing these circles, little circles here. Okay, one more each side, getting right into that lower tummy. And you could do bigger circles, but I find that a bit hard. Okay, and we come up. Oh, my inner thighs kept screaming. Okay, so now we're going to come up, work that tummy a little bit more rolling, which I love. So we're going to take, we're going to take the circle on our shin and take the other leg on top. So here, we're sitting tall and we're going to roll down, circle the arms, and come up. So that's a little bit hard. So you could come again halfway down and then come up. Okay, let's go together. So we come all the way down, circle the arms, and we lift up. Coming down, breathing out, circle the arms, and come up. Only going to do one more. I'll breathe out, come down. So I'm squeezing that circle. Now I'm going to come down, take the hands on the floor. I'm going to lift up, okay? So that's quite hard to do. So you can use your arms, lift and lower. You can get rid of the circle, but this is a nice fun exercise to work in that lower tummy. One more, and we lift, hold, and come back down. Okay, so we'll come up and change legs. So squash it down, sit tall, and we're going to come down, breathing out, come down, circle the arms, and come up. I'll just get into frame a little bit more. Okay, coming down, circle those arms, and come up. Good. And we'll just do one more. Coming down, circle the arms, and come up. Now we're going to lower all the way down, hands to the floor. and we'll try and lift those hips up. Okay, so if that doesn't work, just put the circle around your feet and pull the feet up. Okay, so we lift and lower and lift and lower. This takes practice. Okay, so it doesn't work straight away if you're not used to doing this. Okay, and relax. All right, have a nice stretch there. Big breath in and out. So there's a few ideas you can use for your circle, with your circle. I hope you enjoyed that little session and hopefully you'll join me again. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.